double, 12.3 points and 11 rebounds. And tonight's starting lineups for VCU presented by Steelhead Management, an official partner of VCU Athletics. Steelhead Management providing VCU and Ram fans with the best lineup both on and off the court, led by our player to watch. Actually will be on the bench, and that's Terrence Hill, but Lazar Djokovic getting the start at center. Played only 10 minutes in the win against Sanford on Friday night, still dealing with the effects of an ankle injury he suffered in the Battle of Atlantis. 9 to shoot for VCU as they won the toss. Nyk Lewis on the move, misses his first shot. Evans an offensive rebound and a new 20. Feels a double team and is fouled by Chris Howell, the fifth-year senior from out of San Diego.
And that's going to be something that VCU is going to do pretty often, to crash the glass. New Mexico is going to have their hands full, and they're going to have to find somebody and hit somebody if they want to be successful rebounding the ball.
Howell played at San Diego with Coach Olin before the move to New Mexico. Evans on the floater, and Chol the rebound. Chol is averaging just under 3.5 rebounds for New Mexico this season, along with 11 points. Here's Jake Hall. Ball is tipped by Bouillon and off of Tracy. It'll stay with New Mexico.
VCU is going to have to do a really good job of staying in contact with Hall when he comes off these screens. If you get picked off, he'll make you pay.
We were talking about Hall during our commercial, and Jake Hall in high school, a walking bucket, as Ed would say. In San Diego history, he is second all-time with over 3,100 points in high school. Here is Bouillon off the window against Djokovic, and Jennings the rebound.
That's going to be an exciting matchup to watch. 2 European players, both bringing their versatility to the game.
And Djokovic hits the floor off the miss, and New Mexico looking to run with Alberry. Going up against Tracy and gives the Lobos their first 2. Team's second leading scorer at just under 13 points a night. Tracy attacking and gives the Rams their first 2.
Now the pace of this game is going to be very important. The Lobos like to play fast when they have the opportunity to. However, VCU likes to get up and down the court regardless.
And back on the other end,
the defense. They have to be able to get stops and clean rebounds to get in transition.
New Mexico with a 2-point lead after Howell's 2 made free throws, averaging just over 5 points a night this season for the Lobos. Lewis in the corner, hits the 3.
I love that action by VCU, but a mistake by Aubrey there, helping off the corner. That's not itself. The help comes from the other side of the defense.
Alberry on the other end attacks the VCU defense and scores yet again.
Way to get it back.
He's got 4 of the Lobos' 6, and they have a 1-point lead. They look inside the Djokovic. He was denied by Alberry. It'll stay with VCU as it rolled out of bounds, but a heads-up play by Dayton Alberry coming off the weak side to get that block.
If you're not familiar with Alberry's game, understand that he's a downhill driver, but he's extremely athletic. So if you go up with something weak, he's going to put it in your face.
A preseason Mountain West Conference selection, the senior from out of the Bahamas. Shot clock is at 5 for Jennings. Going up against Jake Hall. Djokovic's tip-in is good to give the VCU Rams a 1-point lead. The double comes. Here's Bouillon, stripped by Jennings.
Good hands by Brandon Jennings there.
VCU in transition. Evans goes up against Chol, gets his own miss, and scores.
Evans with the right hand. If you don't know, he's a lefty. Ambidextrous work right there.
He had a double-double in the win against Sanford, 10 points and 10 rebounds, along with 5 assists, as VCU has a 3-point lead.
Now, this is going to be an exciting matchup. Hall versus Brandon Jennings. Hall, one of these guys that can get it up, averaging 13 points per game. Brandon Jennings hopes to be one of the best defenders in the A-10.
Little deflection on the step-back 3. VCU with with numbers, and they look to Djokovic, and we've got a foul on the. In fact, VCU had 3 players with double-doubles, to include Tracy, who's on the bench, as he had a career-high 13 rebounds against Sanford. Terrence Hill gets the foul and the bucket. 71% from 3 in the last 2 games.
Outstanding.
Had made a strong case for Player of the Week in the A-10. Unfortunately, he did not get it, as he was averaging 21.5 in his last 2 games.
Look at the defensive intensity for VCU right now.
7-point lead for the Rams. Nice pass inside by Howell, and they're going to say last touch by VCU. Wherever you may be watching VCU basketball, big matchup that could have a great impact in March, as Uriah Tenet, the freshman from North Highlands, California, scores his first 2.
Good response coming out of a timeout. Get a paint touch and easy 2.
He was a great high school scorer in Arizona, scored over 2,700 points in his career.
Woo!
Under 10 to shoot for VCU. Mitchell is called for travel.
Yep, I think New Mexico did a really good job right there, heating up the ball. VCU was hesitant and tentative about what they wanted to do, and it ended up leading to a turnover. Great ball pressure by New Mexico.
Luke Hopp, number 3, sees his first action for New Mexico as they trail by 5. Good hands by Evans on Chol. Hopp trying to create against Bell. Good deflection by Michael, and he forces a young man that really didn't start playing basketball until age 13. And it has like some of the biggest hands on the team. Tenet with 2 to shoot. Looks inside to JT Rock, who misses the shot clock violation forced by VCU.
It's easy to lose track of the time on the shot clock when you get it down so low and you have to take it out of bounds. But great defense and tenacity by VCU.
VCU with a 5-point lead here in the first half. Mitchell from straight away, and Rock the rebound. He comes in averaging just under 3 rebounds a night for the Lobos. Hopp trying to create.
Good physical defense right here by VCU.
Nothing easy for New Mexico early on.
And New Mexico's doing a really good job getting the ball moving.
They got 11. Bullion, 6'9" from Split, Croatia. So we mentioned a 23-year-old freshman. Grown man on the floor.
That has to be a foul, ref.
And no whistle. Great passing by VCU. Nice crossover by Jennings in the lane, and creates.
And I love to see Brandon Jennings be aggressive to score the ball. He does so many other things well, but when he's aggressive scoring the ball, he's a completely different player and a game changer for VCU.
Jennings forces a turnover. Had Tracy up ahead. And a reset for VCU. Tracy didn't have numbers, and instead of trying to force it, he tried to get a better shot for his teammates. So Tracy will shoot it. Djokovic an offensive rebound. Ball was stripped in the act of shooting.
And that's VCU ball.
Out of bounds, last touch by New Mexico. Pat Driscoll was right there on top of it.
He spread it over, right?
He sure did.
So that 5'6" 40 speed.
Yeah. He's done that twice in the game, and both calls have been right on target.
He must have had a good stretch. He had a good stretch for the game.
This is a great crew. This NCAA tournament crew here tonight, knowing the importance of this one.
Everybody showing effort. I love to see it.
5 to shoot for VCU. Lewis, a long 3. Recovered by Chol. Albury doesn't have numbers, doesn't care, and scores off the window.
And here we go. Now we have a track meet.
Lobos down by 5. Here's Evans.
Hey! Talk to me nice or don't talk at all. Say it with your chest. Barry Evans with the monster slam.
The sledgehammer by Barry Evans. Tennant draws a foul on.
Years from now, he'll see himself getting dunked on YouTube.
Chol off the inbound, a step back 3 is good for Antonio Chol, the 5th leading scorer, with his 20th made 3 on the year.
And the Lobos respond.
Mitchell will try to respond. Rolled off. Evans an offensive rebound and 2 more for the Bryant transfer.
And that's what Evans does very well. He rebounds the ball at a high clip.
We got a foul, so this shot, they were in the 80s coming into tonight in the net rankings. So this will be a quad 2 opportunity for VCU, a quad 1 win should New Mexico pull it off. Scholl with 10 to shoot, grazing the side of the rim.
Great closeout by Brandon Jennings. I thought Cho should have waited and pulled it down. They probably could have got a better shot out of that.
This is the second of a home-and-home series. New Mexico won last year in the pit, 78-71 when Dent went off for 40 in that victory. Terrence Hill, another 3 for VCU.
He's just automatic. He's just automatic. He does it with ease.
7 off the bench for the team's leading scorer at just over 13 a night. Albury had his shot blocked by Jennings out of bounds.
The future is extremely bright for VCU.
They became really close last season, the 2 freshmen trying to create their niche with a very experienced backcourt led by Max Shulga, player of the year in the A-10, who is in attendance tonight at the Stew to see his former team. Hill with the step back. Ball deflected and recovered by Bell.
Absolutely. Cinemax Shoga. New movie, same production.
Yes. and led the way for VCU to win the A-10 a year ago. Bell tried to get the step on Hill and threw it out of bounds. Tournament team, in fact, he's been a part of 3 tournament teams because he also played for the Gales of St. Mary's and was a part of their 2 NCAA trips, to include the 2023 game against VCU.
I was going to say, what's a hustle? They got Hustle Player Awards?
They have a Big West Best Hustle Player.
Oh, man. That's beautiful there.
Nice
Good
look
find.
to Djokovic. And
Michael
the Serbian
Bell.
Savage brings another sledgehammer for VCU.
You've been joked.
And another unselfish play by VCU. Michael Bell with the assist, and Hall on the other end hits another 3 for New Mexico.
You got to get there. Hall's one of these guys that you have to guard. You have to make him go to a second option. If you allow him to go make a read off his first option, he'll make you pay majority of the time.
Team's leading scorer came in 14th best in the Mountain West in scoring. 6-point lead for VCU. Djokovic could not make it a 9-point lead. Albury the rebound.
I tell you what, Albury is one of those guys that really tries to push the pace in transition as well. He's going to try to find offense early.
Nice look by Rock to Hall, plus the foul. Michael Bell will get the start in the second half. Check-in will not start the second half, as actually the starting five for VCU will be on the floor with Lewis, Evans, Jennings, Djokovic, and Tracy. Hall, Bullion with 3 fouls, Albury, Chol, and Howell on the floor as New Mexico comes through to begin the second half with Jake Hall now with 16.
And that was pretty good defense right there by Brandon Jennings. But Hall, better offense.
3-point VCU lead. Djokovic in tight, changing his mind. Albury chasing it down and scoring. for New Mexico to get to within 1.
And if you're VCU, this is not the start you want to have.
VCU led by as many as 9, and they're going to get Albury with his 3rd foul.
The one thing about New Mexico I do like is they have just been steady. They had chances where they could have faltered to the pressure. The crowd got into it, but they just stayed steady, and they find themselves down 1.
Lewis underneath draws a first half. Only 1 miss in 15 attempts.
No jinx.
No jinx. Nyk Lewis had my back. He's an 82% shooter this season, a 2-time A10 Rookie of the Week. One of 2. That was quiet. It felt like a library. And hear how quiet it was. A 2-point VCU lead. Bullion inside will get who gives New Mexico their first lead since the 17:42 mark of the first half. Jennings hits the floor and is called for a travel. Only VCU's 6th turnover of the game. New Mexico only committed 5 in the first half.
But 2 turnovers in the first 90 seconds is not a good sign.
Here's Albury trying to create and made both. And he has 11 so far in the game. New Mexico looking for their first win against a top 50 Ken Palm team non-conference road win since they beat St. Mary's in the 22-23 season. Lewis for the tie.
Good shot right there. Good one dribble drive by Brandon Jennings, kick out to the shooter, Nyk Lewis, who finds his way to make big shots like that.
Lewis's 13th made 3 of the season, ties it at 50. Hall for the lead. Jake Hall is on fire here tonight with 19.
Jake Hall letting the chopper ring like Aaron Hall because he's that guy.
19.
That's a bar for you right there.
Yes, it is. I like that. Freestyling it over here to my right. Evans misses on the 3. Here comes New Mexico, and Chol rocking the rim. And points on the night. He is now shooting 43.5% from 3 this season after making 4 of his first 5 from distance tonight.
And he's one of those guys that you just don't want to get going. You have to play tough defense all night. Keep him quiet, limit his touches.
Lewis trying to create to Djokovic. Back to Lewis for 3.
And another one.
That's his 2nd in a row made from distance, as he now is in double figures with 10. His 5th career game scoring in double figures.
But this is the side of the ball where VCU has to pick up the intensity.
And then they're going to get a foul
on that. It was good defense. Tough, but it was a foul as well.
Only a handful of plays that the coaches can use that challenge on this season. One of the new rules in college basketball this year. Evans now has the assignment on Hall.
But this is the type of defense you have to play on Hall.
Nice crossover by Albury. He tried to posterize Djokovic. Evans hits the floor. Tracy uses the dribble against Rock and will score, plus the foul.
VCU has to step it up. It's their turn to respond. This game has been back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Who has a good enough chin to get back on their feet?
Albury on the drive, and he can't finish the layup. Djokovic passed up the 3.
Smart decision, by the way, I might add.
Lewis, a step back 3. Evans' tip is no good. Albury clears.
And look at the early probe by Albury. It sets their offense.
We haven't seen that a lot from opposing guards this season against VCU. Albury had an opportunity for 3 and swishes it.
Now, Albury is only shooting around 30% from three. However, he is a gamer. He will make one when it counts.
12-0 New Mexico run to lead by 8. Evans an offensive rebound, and he is fouled. There's 4 fouls. Cannot convert on the front end for a 1-and-1 for Barry Evans.
And VCU just has a lid on the basket right now.
Have not scored in over 3 minutes.
And we are guarding a guard like Hall. You just have to be disciplined.
Here's Hall trying to play bully ball. Bell, Evans, the lob to Bell.
Too cute. Too cute.
Jennings in the corner. Bell an offensive rebound, and they're going to call Bell for an over the back.
And just go get a bucket. That is the second time that they have tried to make the highlight play when they could have just made an easy pass and got 2 points. It happened earlier with Tracy, and this time with Barry Evans. Cut it out. It's no time to be cute.
VCU has missed their last 5 field goals and trailed by 10. Nyk got hit with an elbow. Djokovic for 3. And out of bounds off of VCU.
And VCU's going to have to create some offense by their defense. They can't allow their offense struggles to leak into their defense. The reason they find themselves in this hole is not because of the offense particularly, but the defensive end. The Lobos have been able to get anything they wanted in the paint.
New Mexico has outscored VCU by 15 in the second half. Nyk guarded by Djokovic on a switch. Shot clock is under 5. Howell trying to create. Rock keeps it alive, but Tracy has it.
And I got to applaud Brandon Jennings for defense in the locker room at the halftime.
1 of 2 for Tracy. He's in double figures. And a turnover by New Mexico.
And as soon as I say that, our guy.
Here is Evans inside. No. And Hop the rebound.
You got to make that.
7.5 to go. Backdoor to Hall, and he lost it.
Everybody is tricking off the money right now.
Underneath is Djokovic going up against Bullion, and he can't finish. Martelli wants the foul, didn't get it. Hall on the other end. He got some contact, and they didn't give.
And it's just, all I can say is a lack of focus. They have been getting good opportunities at the rim.
And a kick by VCU off the inbound.
Get going extremely fast. Usually that comes with our player to watch, Terrence Hill. But as of right now, he's on the bench. Hasn't been able to get his shot really going this half of the game. He's been on the bench for the most part.
Near the 7-minute mark in this game. Hall inside, he can't finish. Another VCU defensive stand as they're down by 9. Tracy on the move and scores.
Great attack by Tracy there. Being aggressive, getting to the paint. And why not? One more foul here and double bonus.
That broke a nearly 6-minute drought from the field by VCU. Good defense by Djokovic. Bullion is caught. And a large part of that had been the play of Albury getting to the offensive set quickly, breaking whatever pressure VCU shows. But Albury back on the floor along with Hall with 4 fouls each. The switch on Hall. Tracy catch and shoot 3. Lewis offensive rebound. And to the glass.
Great hustle by Nyk Lewis right there.
Lewis with a dozen. It's a 5-point New Mexico lead now.
Patience, good defense by Michael Bell there. The ability to be disciplined on the defensive end.
Troll for 3. Rebound picked up by New Mexico, saved by Lewis. Extra pass to Bell. Good!
Bell for 3.
And Coach Olin will use a timeout. For the first time in a while in this second half, the crowd has become a factor in the game.
The Ramley is back.
5.5 to go. New Mexico with a 2-point lead.
This possession is extremely important.
Bell with the assignment on Hall. Djokovic a switch on Albury. A step back 3. The rebound to Bell. VCU can take the lead with a made 3. As we're inside money time, we're at 4:50 in regulation. A touch to Djokovic. Got it.
That's what he needed. That's what he needed. And this is why point guards are important, or at least players that have a point guard mind. Great find by Brandon Jennings.
Albury amongst the trees.
You're big when he has 2 feet in the paint. And Djokovic is too talented and too skilled of a guy not to reward him.
Albury out on this possession. Tenet in, the freshman. Evans almost had a steal. Shot clock is under 5. Hall for the lead. Tip in, no good by Hupp, and the rebound to Bell. New Mexico has not scored in over 4.5 minutes.
It comes and goes, and we're back tied. This is a game. This is a game.
Inside 4 minutes. Lewis has it against Hupp. Shot clock is under 5. Leaves it for Evans. Ball deflected. Jennings gets it off, and it's an air ball.
Great defense by New Mexico right now.
I could as well. Maybe we'll talk to the
Some
Peppers
brisket.
after the game. Yeah, nice brisket. Nice tender brisket.
Hey, Ryan, y'all get a discount over there.
3.5 to go here in regulation. Tied at 75. Paul got Djokovic in the air, but decided to pass up on the shot. 10 to shoot for the Lobos.
I'm just surprised they are not trying to take advantage of the mismatch here.
Deflected off Evans by Hupp, and out of bounds to VCU.
You got J.T. Rock, 7'2", at least 240 pounds, with Brandon Jennings, 6'4", 190 pounds soaking wet, and y'all won't pass him the ball. What are they doing?
Yeah, Rock is listed as 255. You shortchanged him.
Hey.
VCU can retake the lead with a basket. Lewis for the lead. Long rebound to Tenet. New Mexico can take the lead, but it went off Tenet's foot, and he gets it back.
How unfortunate.
Hall
How
for
unfortunate.
3. Got it.
How unfortunate. How unfortunate. The basketball guys be like that sometimes.
Hall's got a new career high with, or tied his career high with 24. Fourth 20-point game this season that matches the New Mexico freshman record. And Rock comes up with a big block.
Where you going right there?
Tenet against Jennings. And Tenet will get to Fowlery at UVA. Leads all freshmen under 6 feet at 11'9". He has played really well for Ryan Odom with the Cavaliers. They're nationally ranked now 24th in the country.
Shout out to them.
Former coach here at VCU for 2 seasons.
Shout out to Darius Theus, my guy.
Yeah. Lobos on a mini 5-0 run as they are up 5. Lewis for 3. Jennings kept it alive. Hupp has it on the floor. And we have and now they took a second off of that to make it 19. Who gets a touch here?
You got to have some spacing.
They look to Djokovic in the high post, and he is fouled just like that.
Just like that.
Fourth rebound along with 6 assists for Jennings tonight. Here's Lewis. Goes glass for 2. Coach Olin tried to get an offensive foul.
And it was pretty dog close. It was pretty. And these guys have to play solid defense and not get themselves out of position.
One guy that did a really good job against Hall was Michael Bell, and he has the assignment on Hall right now. As we're inside a minute. Crowd on their feet here at the Siegel Center.
Everybody, just scoot up to the edge of your chair. Here it goes.
Shot clock under 10. Tenet inside, no good. Jennings the rebound with about an 8-second differential between shot clock and game clock. Chol comes up with a huge. Nyk Lewis. He's been playing the majority of this second half. And he's hit some big shots in this half as well.
Oh, no.
Lewis hit the floor and Hop has it. And remember, shot clock is off and a quick whistle on the clock is off. Rams can tie it or win it on their last possession. Almost another turnover, and Lewis tried to save it.
I will just leave it at that.
12.6 seconds to go. I'm going to go with you, Coach. Howell trying to inbound. Lewis tried to save it. Ball is still loose. Evans has it. VCU with a chance to tie. Lewis, Djokovic, Hill, Jennings, and Evans. The 5 for VCU. Djokovic has it. The fade, no good. Bouillon the rebound.